Gather round, I have a story to tell. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, deep in the southern part of the continent, where the land can get up to a blistering 120 degrees.
Everyone in McKinney is dead. What is that, 101,105?
There was a little Mazda 3 that had everything going for it. A sleek design that would catch the eyes of onlookers far and wide, and an interior so elegant it could rival that of luxury car brands. But there was something missing in the interior of this little Mazda 3. A little pizzazz, a little spark, a little je ne sais quoi. And it is here, my good people, where our story does begin. What's happening, my good people? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be installing something very fun. You saw it in the thumbnail. Today we're going to be installing a brand new steering wheel for the Mazda 3. Let me give you a little sneak peek.
Naughty, naughty. You teasing me, you naughty, naughty.
Here it is. Brand new steering wheel for the Mazda 3.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Now let's talk about the steering wheel just a little bit. We have a full carbon fiber weave. I went ahead and chose white perforated leather, as well as black stitching on all the stitching. It's got some finger notches in the back for your fingers to sit. This thing came out better than I could have ever expected. Now, if you've looked into steering wheels at all, you know that Mikstore actually carries a steering wheel with some customizable options. I actually got this from a company called Zen Carbon Fiber. Now, obviously, I will leave everything linked in the description for you guys to check it out. The reason I went with Zen Carbon Fiber is simply because they had more customizable options. Now, Zen Carbon Fiber and Mikstore are the only two companies that I know that are making custom steering wheels for our Mazda 3s at this time of recording. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive a little deeper and to explain to you why I went with Zen Carbon Fiber over Mikstore. So when you first hop into Mikstore, you'll see just a standard steering wheel. The one pictured will run you about $330. You do have a couple options here that you can add and play around with and get a little customizable. But if you scroll down to the pictures, there is a little more customizability options. I have heard that to get these little customizable options, you do have to reach out to Mikstore directly. Now, I don't know how long that process takes. You know, I don't know if that's going to affect the pricing, which it probably will. So yeah, that's Mikstore's basic steering wheel. Now, hopping over to Zen Carbon Fiber, you can see there's a pretty clear difference. You're looking at $489, right? So a lot more expensive than Mikstore, but when you scroll down and look at the interface, you can get a little more customizable. Now, granted, all these options may be available to Mikstore, but you have to reach out to them directly, and I believe go through some process, this, that, and the third. Whatever that entails, I don't know. But I just liked how Zen Carbon Fiber had it all laid out right here. You can choose everything right here. You can change your stitching color to what you want. If you even click other right here, you can actually upload your own picture with a paint code and stuff like that. Really, there's no need to reach out to Zen Carbon Fiber. They keep it everything right here, ready to go for you to pick and choose from, and then you add to your cart and your process gets started. Now, as you can see, there is a clear price difference. Zen Carbon Fiber does cost more than the Mikstore option, but Zen Carbon Fiber is Texas based. It's made in America. It's actually made in Dallas. So I'm a huge proprietor of keeping stuff in-house. If it's made in America, I'm probably gonna buy it. Now, I will say the lead time getting this thing made took about 8 weeks, but there was constant communication throughout. You know, they sent me a picture with the final result of the steering wheel. So there's constant communication with this company, so highly, highly recommend. Now, I'm not sponsored by Zen Carbon Fiber. They're just a great company, and I really like what I'm seeing right here. But with all that said, let's go ahead and hop inside the car and get this thing installed. So step one, we're gonna remove our negative battery terminal. So with the battery disconnected, we're just gonna double check. All right, no power at all, we're good. So we're gonna take a little Allen key and we're gonna feed it right in this hole right here, and the airbag should pop. So there's one hole right here and one on the other side. Got it. So I went ahead and popped this side, popped this other side. I still couldn't get it out. Found out that there's actually a hole right here for a third clip. So there's 1, 2, 3. 3 clips you need to pop. There it is. And now the housing comes straight off. With the assembly off, we have some wires that we're gonna need to disconnect. Orange clip is on the left, yellow is on the right, and then we have this ground right here. So let's go ahead and start removing those. All right, guys, so completely forget about what I said about color orientation. The clips themselves are colored for you, so you can't forget. So we'll put this off to the side. So now what we're gonna do is grab a 21mm socket and remove this steering wheel bolt. And we had one more clip to disconnect at the very top. And now your steering wheel's out. And here we have it. Now it's just a matter of transfer of power. So we're going to take all the guts, put them on the new one, and that's pretty much it. Now, also, if you are wondering, they are exactly the same size. However, I did opt to go with a flat top and a flat bottom compared to our round top, round bottom. Most people are going to go with a round top to keep the same feel. I feel the flat top gives you a little more sporty look, and I like the way it looks. So that's why I opted to go with the flat top. All right, so we got everything off. Last thing we need to remove are these plastic little clips. These are what hold the springs of the airbag in place, so these are important to transfer over to the new wheel. Whoa. Man, this thing is too icy. Let's install this thing. All right, so we stick the wires through, plug in this white clip up top, reinstall our bolts. But before you do that, you want to take some blue thread locker, put it on some of the threads, and then you can go ahead and tighten down. Make sure your steering wheel is straight and where you want it. Now, through some research, I did find that the steering wheel bolt needs to be torqued down to 36 foot-pounds. Now it's just a matter of reinstalling our airbag. Pop the clips back in place. And our last step is to reinstall our negative battery terminal. There we have it, guys. That is the installation complete of a carbon fiber steering wheel installed on your Mazda 3. Installation wasn't too difficult. The only difficult part we had was popping off the airbag. First off, it was extremely nerve-wracking. Even though it's got no power to it, just knowing that it could pop at any second, I don't know, it was just freaking me out. It was just getting a little in my head. Getting that Allen key in those 3 little holes and popping it out, that was really the most difficult part of the entire install. Overall, not too bad. Didn't take us too long to install. So highly recommend this mod if you're thinking of installing a new carbon fiber steering wheel. I will say it is amazing, and I'm very satisfied with my purchase. Now again, at the time of recording, only 2 companies that I know of, Mikstore and Zen Carbon Fiber. I'll leave them both linked in the description down below for you guys to check them out, compare and contrast, and see which one is more your suit, more your style, more along the realms of what you're going with. I will say either company you go with, you won't be disappointed. It adds a nice flair to your Mazda 3, and it's definitely up there with one of my favorite mods that I've installed on this car so far. And that's about it, guys. This is Stratty signing out. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.